Hello everyone, this is Unlikely Waffle here, and welcome back to Survival Life, my Minecraft tutorial series. Dear God, isn't this just the worst? Actually, you can kind of see the entire base from this point, except for that thing. That's quite tall. And behind us. The reason I'm doing this is I'm on Quake Pro. I just wanted to see what it was like, and I just decided to do my video intro like this. Oh dear, that's kind of interesting. When you tilt up like this, it kind of feels like that point in Inception where... Look at those fences. That is really strange looking. Where the world is folding up and over like that. Doesn't it kind of feel like that? That's really strange. Not sure how I feel about it. But there we are, back to normal. Now that we're out of that headache of a world. But today I have just a few things to show you. None of them are really all that... They're not all that large, and they don't really deserve their own episode by themselves. Oh look, a kitten. I forgot I bred my cats, just to get rid of some of my fish. But as you can see, I have... not as you can see, but I have just picked this up pretty much right where we left off from last episode. And so I've not gotten a whole lot of work done. I can't figure out where this place starts. Does it go upwards? Yeah, I think it goes upwards. Aha, there we are. Oh, that was weird. Could not figure out where it was. Let's close that so no creepers come in here. But the first thing I'm going to be doing is making an ender chest. However, I don't have any blaze powder, which we need. Get out of here, dude. Thank you. Okay, that'll just have to do. Which we need for making Eyes of Ender. But I went and hunted a few endermen. Got 3 ender pearls, which you get from killing them, as I've said before. But we need blaze powder, which comes from blaze rods, which come from blaze. I know, hard to believe, right? I don't think actually, I probably should have checked to see if I had any at all. I knew I was very low at the least. Aha. I forgot which direction the entrance to the actual nether was. Sorry about that. Hopefully we can... Peaceful, that's not what we want. We want normal. Hopefully we can find a blaze around here somewhere. Pretty close, at least. Hopefully. If I don't find a blaze very quickly, I will probably have to cut this until I do find a blaze. I'm not seeing any. So that is concerning. Actually, I could not find a blaze, but this is actually a good time to show you what you can do with an ender pearl, because I don't think I've showed it before. If you throw it just as it is, using the right mouse button, it will teleport you wherever it lands. Which means if you hit a high point like I did, you'll fall and take some fall damage, which hopefully is not too bad. But also watch out if you're doing it in the nether, because if you fall into lava, you're kind of done for. I don't remember where my portal is. Yeah, there it is. Alright, I'm actually just going to go back and check in my chest to see if I actually do have any blaze powder at all. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. Meanwhile, while I'm here, I can at least grab... Oh, dear. This guy was a little bit closer than I thought he was. Ah, that's what I thought. I'm just going to grab this obsidian while I'm here, because we also need that for the ender chest. This is quite slow, so I will see you back at the base. Oh, dang it, I did have some. Well, that's alright. What you do to make an ender eye, or eye of ender technically, is you put ender pearls in your crafting window, and some blaze powder anywhere around it, and you get some ender eyes, eyes of ender, whatever you want to call it. That works too. What was I talking about? Oh yes. And these guys, when you throw them, you'll see that they just kind of fly up into the air or underground, and I'm not sure where that one went. But sit. Can you sit? Apparently not. Get, there you go. But that is not for this episode. That is for a different episode entirely. But what we do with this ender eye, or eye of ender, whatever you want to say, is you put it in the middle of your crafting window, and you surround it with 8 obsidian, just like you would any other chest. And you get an ender chest. As soon as you place it down, you can see that we have a whole another 27 spaces of storage. So why is this one special? Well, actually, that's because you can any item you put in here, such as that. And if we had another chest, I could probably show you that, but I wasted my other eye of ender. So there's that. But basically, if you put an item in there, and then you access if you go to any other ender chest in the world ever, even in the nether or in the end, ender chest, end, that makes sense, then you can actually access the same items. So basically, it is you can kind of think of it like a cloud storage. Anything you put in here, you can access from any other port. Like any other ender chest, basically. And it's not all that easy to get your head around, but without actually demonstrating it. But basically, if we had another ender chest in our house, and we put in our 24 netherrack right here, we could go to our house and pick up the 24 netherrack from over there. I know I've repeated myself about 3 times, but it's hard to describe. I can't think of the right words tonight, so I apologize. And the reason that this works is because these 27 slots here are technically linked to your own character. Your own account, that is. So they're kind of basically an extension of your actual inventory. Except just a little bit separated. But that's the reason that you can access the same items from anywhere. Ah, darn. No feathers. Well, I guess we need to go to our chicken farm. Haven't been there in a little while. May as well check it out, why not? Sounds like fun. Those chickens are dying to see us. Well, if they're not already, then they will be soon, because they'll be dying, because we're chopping their heads off. Oh, there are plenty here. Yes, this is good. Let me get in here, oh my god. Stay out there. Alright, so we just need to harvest a couple of these guys. Yep, that works. That works fine. Thank you very much for keeping an eye on that spot. Hello, sheep. It's been a while since I've actually seen the sheep. Don't they look lovely? I'd say so. But what we need these feathers for, I could not remember what they were called for a second there, is, why am I choosing the longest path over the beacon? That seems weird. What we need that for is to make a written book. I've showed you how to make a book before, which was... Where's my sugar? There it is. You grab 3 paper. 1, 2, 3. And 1 leather. And remember how to make a book. You just place 3 paper anywhere in the window with 1 leather. Paper not stacked, that works. Get yourself a book. And you can use that for enchanting and everything, but by itself, it's not all that useful. It doesn't do a whole lot. So what you do instead to make it able to write in it, you can write in it by placing the book in a crafting window with a feather and a single ink sac. We got that from the Ocean Monument last time, if you remember that. And you get the book and quill. You can see that this is a slightly redder cover than the other one. The other one's a lot more brown. But if you right click, you can see that we are now in a blank book where we can write anything. So I'm going to write hello there. Words of wisdom to live by. Pizza. Yay. But that is pretty much, you can do anything with this book as long as you, okay, I should not say that. You can write pretty much anything you want in the book. Really. But you can write up to 50 pages. I'm not going to try to get all the way there, but you can write up to 50 pages. Apparently I'm going to try to get all the way there. And often I've seen people just go for 50 blank pages, or 49 blank pages, and then just come down here to the end and put no, hi. And just make it not worth your while to check through the entire book. But some people do. And then once you've decided you want to finish writing your book, which you have done here, you just click sign. If you don't want to finish writing it, if you just want to leave it editable, you click done and you're good. And then it'll save everything. 50 pages of absolutely nothing. But if you decide then that you want to finish writing your book and sign it off and make it completely uneditable, then you hit sign and you'll see your in-game username right there. Using commands, you can change that username, but this is not a command series. This is a survival series. So it's just going to have to be your own name. And if you want, you can name this anything you want. I think you can have up to 24 characters. I could be wrong about that. Might have to check the wiki. But you can put anything you want here. 16 characters actually might be the right one. So for this, I'll just name it Test Book by Unlikely Buffle. Note, when you sign the book, it will no longer be editable. Thank you very much, book. And then you hit sign and close. And now you can see that the book is still that same reddish brown color, except that now it kind of looks like it's enchanted with the purple glowing stuff. Except that it's not enchanted, it's just indicating that is a written book. Written book being different from the book and quill. Book and quill is editable. What is this called? Written book is not at all editable. All you can do is read it by right-clicking on it. Yay, 50 blank pages. The way you can differentiate this from the enchanted book is that the enchanted book has a strap on the middle, if you remember. Let me see if I have any enchanted books in here. Yes, you can see that that has a red strap with a gold lock on it. This has nothing, it's just a book. So try not to get confused by that. Stick that in there, that works. And welcome back. We are over here in an extreme hills biome. I'm sure we could have found one closer, but I came over here because I know this one definitely has snow on it. Hello. We're about 780 over here, and then you can see the biome is extreme hills. This is also the biome where you can find emerald ore, which we're not going to be looking for today because it is not all that common, and I don't have the time to be searching for it. Move out of my way. But we came over here because of the snow. What we want is to grab some snow here, and every time you dig up a layer of snow, that one's just a single one, then you get some snowballs from it, as you can see. And then you can actually throw snowballs, if I have not said that before. Which actually, when you're fighting Endermen don't like snowballs. They don't like water, so if you want to fight one, grab some snowballs and chuck it at it with the right mouse button or whatever your use button is. Most people will keep it on the right to mouse button, though. Can we hit a pig? Yep. You can also see that it kind of hurts when you throw it at something. It hurts them, not you. Unless you're super emotional about it. But it's sort of like if you just got hit with a single punch. This should just take us down half a... Or not. Should just take us down about half a heart. Okay, it's not going to hit us. Never mind, I can't demonstrate that very well. But if you wanted to, you could also make a block of snow using this. And these snow blocks are full block and will not melt, even if it is very light around it. Let's make another one of these. Because after you make a couple snow blocks and you have a pumpkin on hand, you can stack it just like this, and then you can also put a pumpkin on top. And that will give you a snow golem. Basically, a wandering snowman that is very passive. It won't hurt anyone. What are you doing? Oh dear. I didn't want to fall on him. But you can see that wherever they walk, that has to have hurt you. They put down a layer of snow. So if you put them in a fence area, kind of like a 3x3 without the middle, and they'll be sitting in the middle, then you can get infinite amounts of snow. See? As soon as I dig it up, it just puts it right back down. It is brilliant. Oh. Well, I guess that one took a lot out of him. But, like I said, it's really good for if you want to make a snow area, like make something that looks like a winter area, for whatever reason, if it's just a theme you want to go for, and you want a lot of snow for it, just get a snow golem. You'll have infinite amounts of snow. You doing good up there, buddy? How's your health looking? Let me feed you. Much better. Alright, guys, that is going to be it for today's episode. I really hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, please feel free to leave a like and a comment below, and I will see you next time. So long, everyone.